I'm 31 years old, and I spent the first 20 years of my life in that house, so most of my life in that house. The house it means a lot to me, and it's a big part of who I am. And it's where I spent a lot of Christmases, birthdays, and Halloweens. It's where all those big milestones happen, like learning how to walk and talk and ride a bike. It's where I left for my first day of kindergarten and my last day of high school. And it's where I developed my lifelong passion for movies, from watching Jurassic Park and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when I was very young. I still dream about the house like I still live there. I lived many places since I moved out 10 years ago, but I don't dream about them. I guess those places were just places for me to stay, whereas the house where I grew up is and always will be my home. The backyard of the house is surrounded by this chain link fence that was put up when I was pretty little. It was built to house my dog, Hank. He was my first pet, and he still holds a pretty big place in my heart. He loved to play fetch, and he was kind of like the neighborhood guard dog, and he'd bark at anything suspicious at night. I miss Hank a lot. And in the in the back left corner of the back in the back left corner of the backyard, there was a bunker that I dug for airsoft. And airsoft is basically like electric BB guns that fire full auto and they look like real guns. And me and my friends, we used to have so much fun shooting each other with them. I miss my friends. I haven't stayed in touch with most of them after high school. And also in the backyard is a fire pit, and me and my dad, we'd have bonfires all the time. And Dad, he'd burn stuff that he probably shouldn't burn, like TVs and stuff, which maybe breathing in the fumes of that might have knocked a few years off my life. Inside the house, my room was the last room on the right in the hallway. When I was little, we painted the room green with a dinosaur wallpaper. And when I started high school, my dad was like, "Yeah, you got to take down that wallpaper." And so me and him, we painted it solid green, like dark solid green. In the garage, if you look to your right, as soon as you walk in the garage, there's these holes on the wall. And that's from when I used to have this toy shotgun that was broken. And whenever you would shoot it, our little rod would shoot out a few inches. And me and my best friend Jacob, we just thought it was funny to put holes in the wall. In the kitchen, when I was little, I put an iron on the countertop and almost burned down the house. And for a long time, even years after I moved out, that mark on the countertop was still there. You could still tell that something's happened, but I wonder what it looks like today. The house is small. It's 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and 2 of the bedrooms that me and my brother used to stay in are pretty small. But regardless how small the house is, I always loved it. And one of the things I love about the house is the area it's in. I mean, there's some beautiful countryside around the house, and I used to play with the neighbor kids and swim in the neighbor's pool. Ever since I moved out, me or my family, we really never been close with our neighbors, so we never had a community like that ever again, which is kind of sad. I called my aunt to make this documentary to get permission to film in my old house, and she told me that I can come visit the house whenever I want, and that it's still my house, which is kind of great to hear.
Oh, remnants. I find remnants all the time. Outside of my back garden where I'm planting flowers, I find little plastic pellets. And your dad told me that you guys used to shoot each other with guns, and that's what the plastic pellets are. So I find those all over the place. And then in my front yard, in my flower bed, I found the arm of an action figure, and I left him exactly where he's at. So he's in the front garden always. I painted everything. It was previously, everything was painted kind of tan, and I've painted it gray. So just a different color scheme everywhere. The bedroom, different things have been painted and changed. Your bedroom is still exactly the same, and that's what I have as extra storage. So it still has the dark green paint and pretty much the same. What I like about this house is the location. It's just a few minutes from town. It's a few minutes from the expressway. I can, go into Columbus very quickly, or I can go to Hebron or Heath very quickly. So that's wonderful. It's out in the country, so it's nice and quiet. Just a few neighbors. My daughter Sarah graduated from high school when we lived in this house, and comes home. She lives in California, so she comes home and visits. So all those visits are wonderful. I do have lots of memories before I even moved in here of times that I came to a birthday party of somebody's, and it was the same day that I found out that I was expecting Sarah. So I was able to tell my family that I was pregnant that day.
So, remember whose birthday party it was?
It was in the summer. So was that yours?
That'd be Cody's birthday.
So it was Cody's birthday party, but I, remember that. And then I have some other pictures where Sarah was sitting on the front porch, like with my dad. And we came to somebody's birthday party. And so that's a fun thing to have come here and saw the house previously and then been able to live here.